They say the records don't exist. I mean, you can't tell me that an arrest record just disappears. So I need somebody to start a formal investigation. I'm making a formal complaint about the false arrest. I want it to be investigated.
Okay.
So you all have admitted guilt, but you're not coming up with the records. To put my foot in everybody's ass.
In Kingsport, Tennessee, a man walks into the police department to confront what he calls a false arrest and cover-up. His cousin, a respected teacher and coach, was allegedly arrested, cavity searched, and then erased from the system. This intense footage comes from Big G Audits, a channel dedicated to exposing civil rights violations and demanding government transparency. As tensions rise, one question lingers. Will they hand over the records or keep stonewalling? Support the original creator by subscribing to Big G Audits, link in the description. Let them know we sent you. This is one of those stories you won't forget, and you'll definitely have an opinion.
Hey, y'all hear from me?
How are you, sir?
Good, y'all right, buddy? How y'all doing?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
You wanted to speak to somebody?
Yeah, I'm trying to look into something.
Okay.
There was a man, he's actually a relative of mine, that was arrested by you guys.
Okay.
He was the wrong person. There was an clerical error with his last name. There's 3 last digits of his last name was different than the person you all were actually looking for. He was arrested, taken to jail, booked, cavity searched, the whole 9 yards. Well, there's supposedly no record of that. I'm trying to find out where the records are.
Mistaken identity doesn't excuse a full search and arrest. Under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, a person cannot be searched or seized without probable cause. If the arrest was based on clerical error, it may constitute a violation of civil rights under 42 U.S.C. Section 1983.
I can't get any of your upper command to really talk to me about it. I don't know why. I called the records department. They say the records don't exist. I mean, you can't tell me that an arrest record just disappears. So I need somebody to start a formal investigation. I'm making a formal complaint about the false arrest. I want it to be investigated.
Okay.
Under Brady v. Maryland, law enforcement must retain and disclose exculpatory evidence. If an arrest record disappears, that could violate federal due process rights under the Fifth and 14th Amendments.
Do you know this person?
It's my cousin. It's my cousin. Yeah, I'll give you his full name. I've already actually called you guys and talked to like one of the second echelon.
Do you know who you spoke with?
No, I could go back in my records and look, but I'm not going to swear to it. The chief won't even answer my calls. The mayor won't answer my calls.
Okay.
You know, the city manager won't answer my calls.
Has the
City
person
attorney.
himself come forward?
City attorney's supposed to call and talk to y'all's chief today. He's supposed to return a call. But I talked to him 2 weeks ago, and he said he would call your chief, and it's took him till me going back again today to get him to do it. So everybody's dragging their ass, and the man was illegally arrested, and he's a coach and a school teacher in this area, and he was arrested on a Sunday morning when church was letting out right near his house. There was a bunch of people saw him being illegally arrested, and you know what that can do for a man's. You know, he's a teacher.
What's his name?
His name is and he was arrested within the next day.
Where was the arrest made at?
Rock Springs Road. I even looked for any arrest on Rock Springs Road for the whole month of February, and they're denying there's not even an arrest over
It
there.
was inside the city limits.
It was you guys that arrested him, and he was brought here and
What
booked.
the date was?
I don't know the exact date. I just know it was in February.
February of this year.
This year, yeah.
What's your number? Because we'll have to look it up and call you back.
That's fine. If I don't know if y'all have ever done it, I'm Big G. I'm sure you all have heard of me. Yeah, okay. That's the response I usually get. I'm really not the asshole that a lot of people make me out to be. But it's my cousin, and not to mention he's a prominent member of this community, and He's a straight arrow. He's never been in trouble in his life other than some speeding tickets. And his name needs to be cleared. And your upper echelon doesn't seem to be, they're just doing no dancing number, trying to give me the records and everything. And there's got to be records there. And if there's not, then that's even more of a problem. You can't just arrest a man, whether it's falsely or legitimate, and records just disappear. And they're trying.
Attorney, you've been in contact with him?
I just left there. Just came here. No, he said I went by there 2 weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, I'll call him. I'll promise you two things. I'll talk to the chief, and I'll return your call." I went back today, and he hadn't done either one. "Oh, I'll promise you by the end of the day." Well, okay, we'll see. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I give a man always second chance. But 2 weeks just to make a phone call, he's not that fucking busy. I'm sorry. He's the city attorney. He can't be that fucking busy.
Does he wish to speak with us about this or anything like that?
Well, I've not really talked to him yet because the man was hurt by this. He was body cavity searched, and for
A court date that you're aware of?
no, he wasn't charged. There's no charges appearing. He was falsely arrested. They know. The chief even, I don't know if it's the chief, but somebody from your force called him to apologize for it. So you all have admitted guilt, but you're not coming up with the records. See what I'm saying? The mission, the guilt has, he's admitted that it was falsely arrested. Enough to where y'all have even called and to apologize to him. I've not personally talked to him because I don't want to bring it up nowhere and I have to. You all know I have a YouTube channel. You know what I do. I'm here for transparency. And there's not being none on this right now. And the man was falsely arrested. It's not right. Y'all need to be even more transparent on this than you would if it was a legitimate arrest. Because his name needs to be cleared and it needs to be out there in the public. And I'm going to do whatever I can do to put my foot in everybody's ass. If I have to be the asshole, I'm gladly to be the asshole. I think you all know that. But just like it's with you all, have I been an asshole today?
Not at all.
No. So you just go by bits and pieces of what you see.
Obstructing access to public records may violate state open records laws, FOIA equivalents, and raises serious constitutional concerns. This goes beyond error. It edges into official misconduct.
What you hear. So just don't go on what you meet and what you interact with me. Any other guys that you know that interact with me, talk to them and ask them about it.
Let me do some checking into it. And let me get back.
Can I get your names and stuff?
I'm
sorry.
Lieutenant McConnell.
McConnell.
I work in professional standards.
I've heard your name. I sure have.
And Murray.
Murray? Heard your name too? Yep, sure.
Yeah, well, we've been around a little bit.
Yeah, I know you have.
So
I've got all you, I pull out all your stuff, so I know about most of you. So, but no, yeah, man. Because honestly, I'm not just doing it because of what I do, and not just because it's my cousin, but it's just the right thing to do.
Well,
the man was
talk to somebody in the command staff. I'll try to find out who you spoke to and try to find out some answers as to what's going on.
Yeah, because everybody's just giving me the runaround. Nobody wants to talk to me. Said somebody's going to have to, because you know me, and know what I do. I'm not going to let up till it's out. So you might as well just tell them to bite the bullet and give me what I need.
Okay.
All right, guys. You all have a blessed day. You be careful out there. If y'all ever go on patrol or anything, you all be safe. All right. Y'all have a blessed day now.
What you just saw wasn't just a mistake. It was a violation of trust, rights, and dignity. Because when records vanish and silence replaces accountability, someone has to stand up. You don't need permission to know your rights. You need knowledge to use them. If you've ever been ID'd unlawfully or silenced when you should have spoken, drop your story in the comments. Subscribe now so next time the lights flash behind you, you know exactly where you stand. This is ID Refusal Rights, where civil liberty is the most powerful weapon you've got.